Well, welcome to Rev Your Week.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know.
Hey, this is Jason Curley, and I am excited you're here with us. We're about to rev up your week once again. I thank all of you for being here, and if you always want to get more, you can see us online at jasoncurley.me on the web. Get lots of tips in faith, business, and also in social media. And then you can also connect more with us on Facebook. That's where we're building this great community of people who are just doing some great things with their life. And you can do that at facebook.com/jasoncurley.me. Today we're talking about building a brand. And I remember one of the things about going from high school football to college football. See, when I was in high school and I played, I was one of the better players on the team. I could handle myself. I could do just about anything, offensive, defense. And a lot of the times I could just do it. I was athletic enough to just do it. Well, all of a sudden, when I played football in college, it was a whole nother world. Not only were many of the guys bigger and stronger, but they were more fundamentally sound. And I knew real quick that I was going to have to change some things. I was going to have to get down to the fundamentals, and I had to relearn some of the fundamentals about football. And, building a business, building a church, doing all of that, getting into direct sales, all of that is about the fundamentals. And if you want to build a brand, you're going to have to get to some fundamentals, because a brand is more than a logo. And we're going to talk about that. So here's three things. I got my little phone here. Here's three things we want to talk about when we are building a brand. And the first thing is this: you need to engage with your clients and your customers. You need to engage. Engagement is where it starts. All of a sudden, it's that one-on-one interaction. When people are coming to you, when people are at your social media, on your Facebook or on Twitter, and they're responding to things that you are putting out there, are you engaging with them? Don't make your social media experience just about spam, 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 spam. It's a whole lot of spam. There's no engagement with that, and you'll soon find that nobody is there at all anyway, because they don't want to hear your spam. And you need to engage with them. You need to talk one-on-one. You need to create those things that cause them to engage, not just throwing out what's on sale, but give them tips, give them things and thoughts of how they could do this and that. And so you start to engage with them. And then the second thing, all of a sudden you start to build a community. You want to build a community. All of a sudden, this takes it to the next level. All of a sudden, instead of just you talking one-on-one, all of a sudden your community starts talking with each other. It was really cool on Facebook today. I saw two people become friends that were interacting on my Facebook. And I thought that was really cool, and they connected because they recognized they kind of had a little bit like-mindedness. And that's that's the power of starting to create a brand. Now all of a sudden you've engaged, but now all of a sudden your customers, your clients, the people that are there, they start building a community, and they start interacting with each other. And then the last thing, all of a sudden you begin to create a culture. You create a culture, and that's when the true power of building a brand happens. When all of a sudden you are steering, you're directing, and I believe in a positive way. When you really do this in a positive way, and that's what a lot of churches, their end result is to create a culture that goes out and infects this world in a positive way, brings a positive message to this world, and a lot of businesses can do the same thing. All of a sudden, there's a culture that begins to interact, to build, and around that brand. Around that brand, think about all the major brands. There's a certain type of culture around Apple, around Nike. All these different big brands have that culture that's been created, and you steer them. So that's three ways you can build a brand. Again, man, we're trying to rev up your week, trying to help you get the best results that you can have. And again, go online, please, and connect with us. at jasoncurley.me. You can connect with us right below in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on building a brand. I know there's even more than this, and so hit me up there. Let's connect and let's start building that community online. Y'all have a great week. Let's rev it up.